So, hey, Rollups.
Hi.
I've seen us. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Cool. The first time here.
Yeah. Still show, yeah. We played in Neverfall. We played in my local pub a few times, but we never played the big city of Huddersfield.
Yeah.
City with his floor.
Is it a town or is it
town,
city?
technically. But it's still town, yeah. It's still town. Yeah. Very nice. So, do you have to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Ruth. I'm the singer.
I'm Jacob. I played a big bass guitar.
Larry, I play the drums.
And Darren, lead guitar.
That sounded like Open University then. You're all introducing yourself, you know.
We are Rollups.
Kind of like an Amy.
Hi.
So,
I am an independent musician.
Not that I know any.
so what music do you listen to at the moment? New music? Old music?
I've been listening a lot to Spiritualized. Great band. Very special. Very fun.
At the moment, I've been listening to loads of Mazzy Star at the moment, and also this new band from London called Hank that I won't shut up about. They're just amazing. They're like a mix of kind of like Beach House and My Blue Valentine. I really hope I get to see them live soon. There's a lot of Marvin Gaye, Nina Simone. Going back into Slipknot recently as well, so that's a real jump in genre. I'm a bit all over the place at the minute. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going. Nina Simone. A bit of Bob Marley as well. It's the classics, Bob Marley, Slipknot, Nina Simone.
Well, I've got the red shirt on for that song. Basically modern day Beatles, like, when Cameron Winter, it's a bold statement, guys. I've listened to that many times, like Cameron Winter's basically modern day John Lennon. Like the lyrics are there, the songwriting's there, it's all there, And then I've been listening to like a lot like Finger style as well, like Nick Drake and John Martin and all that folk.
Elliot Smith.
Elliot Smith. Who's that? What's one? Elliot Smith. Elliot Smith, is he?
Oh, he's so split. He's from Portland. He's dead now.
Is it Smith?
Yeah, he died in his 30s. He was from Portland, and he wrote started off through the kind of like grungier stuff, and then he did a lot of his own finger style kind of folky stuff. He lives this kind of weird kind of grunge folk space. Then his melodies are ridiculous. He puts his guitar in weird ceilings. His chord progressions as well are just like
When did he
they're
die?
kind of outside the key.
Concern, no, aren't you?
Yeah, well, how is it?
Way
early 2000s.
Yeah.
Really?
2000s, yeah.
What? Okay, I need to get them out of the loop.
They couldn't rule out if it was murder or suicide.
Yeah, it's like a mystery.
Was it like? Okay, well,
Yeah.
we can talk about this later.
You can do your own research.
Yeah, no, I'll give it a Google. Anyway,
So what was the first song you can remember hearing, like, ever?
it's so be down.
I mean, it must have been ACDC. Like, 'cause my dad's just ACDC obsessed. Like, just like getting out the car, like, just in the Thunderstruck or something, probably, or was Jesus of Suburbia. So, what year did that come out again? It must have been like 2005 or something.
Yeah.
Like something like, Jesus of Suburbia, like, unreal. It's like Punk's answer to Bohemian Rhapsody, basically, haven't they? Yeah,
I think it's
unreal.
some bold statements here.
Yeah, I'm on the day. Picking them all out.
It's like you're speaking in article, sound bites.
I think mine was All My Lovin', the Beatles version.
Hmm.
Because my mum used to sing it to me, and I was like, "What's that song?" So I think I went off to find it. And if it's not that, it's The Bright Side by the Killers. Because we used to play it in the car a lot.
Again, another big jump.
Yeah, full.
The Beatles is just a bright side.
I'm genuinely trying to think. I was not a musical kid at all.
Mm.
I didn't really get into music till I was about 14.
Yeah.
So, I didn't really pay attention to music. I thought it was just kind of like, it just filled time. I wasn't interested at all. But so I'm trying to think really hard. I think for me, maybe earliest memory of music was, in the car. And my mum and dad played the Scouting for Girls album loads. That first Scouting for Girls song where every song follows the exact same formula. Yeah. It's breakup song, but it's all right because I'm cheeky chappy. I did really like that. Probably would have been maybe I Need a Holiday by Scouting for Girls or one of those songs, maybe. Yeah.
The first song I actually remember hearing is from my dad's a bit eccentric, and I think he was just testing out his new music system, and he put on
the first CD he found, and it was Flight of the Valkyries, which I remember. I feel like it almost shocked me into like
Consciousness.
consciousness. I was like, what the fuck is that? And it's a very dramatic song, and
Who's it by? Yeah.
It's like a classical one, isn't it?
it's by
Is it
it's
classical?
by Wagner. It's part of the Ring Cycle.
Oh, right. Right.
But yeah, no. So I think I feel weirdly nostalgic for that song, which is like a really odd way to feel.
You can tell by your fantastic pronunciation of Wagner when you said it.
Yeah.
That's why Apocalypse Now really hits you as well.
Separate the art from the
Emotionally.
artist. Separate the art from the artist. Anyway, yeah, I think that's fine.
So, kind of when you were younger, what music like playing in your house, and what did your parents kind of listen to
So Wagner's Ring Cycle.
all the time?
I don't know. I feel like I had some pretty like crazy mixture of music because I came to Manchester not knowing who the Smiths were, which is a bit like crazy.
Yeah.
But
She used to ask me like which one, like if a Cure song played, she was like, is it Smiths or Cure?
We were like,
It's one of the
this
two.
is Joy
Yeah.
Division.
And like
most of the time I was right. It was
most of
Beatles.
the time, people.
So I think just like a weird mix of Beatles and like a bit of the Rolling Stones, and then just like the most like Capital Radio things you can like the Mika's first album is permanent.
That was a
insane.
big one when I was a
Yeah.
kid as well, yeah.
Like is it Lollipop?
Yeah.
If that plays, immediate sense of nostalgia
Yeah.
for like a time I
Yeah.
don't even really remember. So yeah, it's been
What was played in the house? My mum and dad weren't like the biggest music people, so again, I remember my dad used to play some like moddy kind of things when I was like really young. Like I remember him kind of showing me the Jam, Style Council,
Yeah.
Weller stuff, a bit of like Oasis, kind of the like mod revival kind of thing. Well, the mod revival. I don't know, and then like he started kind of showing me a bit like moodier stuff. Like Joy Division was like the band that he played all the time when I was like 13, 14, and that kind of not sprung me into consciousness, but sprung me into musical consciousness of, oh my God, music isn't just scouting for girls or Paul Weller. So yeah, a lot of that.
I'm trying to think. There's a lot on. My mum's a big fan of Bubba. So we had a lot of Bubba as a kid. The Mika album was so real. I mean, listened to that a lot,
I
actually.
know. It's
I used to start off. I Am Clute was on a lot of John Bramwell stuff. And they listened to him so much as a kid, and then I just thought everyone knew who they were, and no one knows who they are. The Cure was on a lot. The Chameleons were on a lot. It's me dad would be like, you heard this, I'm going to show you this, and see what I'd react to as a child.
It's funny as well because I think like once I grew up, I was like, oh, I hate all the music I heard when I was younger. I remember I hated the Beatles like for a summer just to be a bit pick me, and then I was like, actually, they're quite good.
Yeah.
So,
They're actually
Yeah.
quite good.
Yeah.
No, I was shown the Chameleons, and I was like, this is awful. This is terrible. And then
They're-
I've now seen it 3 times because I'm like, this is the best thing ever.
What's the question? Was it more like what your mum and dad was listening to?
Yeah,
What was on in my house?
In the
Played in
house.
the house, yeah.
I mean, with that, like I've just ACDC
Again,
status
yeah.
quo and a big loop, basically. Yeah. So it was just like anything distorted, like distorted guitar. I think that's why I got into like the first major genre I got into was like grunge music then, because I was so used to hearing like really overdriven guitar and that as well.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Mm.
Good taste in music, you guys.
Yeah.
Your parents have anyway, should have said.
Dad will be very pleased if he watches this video.
Do you remember what kind of inspired you to pick up an instrument and start to play? Was there like a spark and you think, that's what I want to do? I want to pick that guitar up, or I want to play the drums, or I want to sing.
For me, I distinctly remember in that like the first band I got into was the Killers. But they never made me want to be a musician, because to me it's like there was nothing about that music that made me feel like I could do it as well.
Yeah.
It's very glossy and very refined and well produced and whatever. And then I remember like I read loads and loads as a teenager, and my dad bought me Pete Hook's autobiography when I was about 13 or 14, and I read that, and I hadn't heard of Joy Division. Like he'd shown me bits and bobs, but there was something about someone being like, I wasn't a musician, I didn't know how to play, I just formed a band because I like the Sex Pistols and the punk mentality. I was like, oh, you don't have to be a musician to be in a band. Oh, great. So then I just went, well, I wanted to be a drummer. I remember saying like, I want to be a drummer.
Yeah.
And then my dad was like, you're not doing that in the house. You're not doing that. So I bought a gear for music, bass guitar, and did that. But like, I feel like for me, that was the moment where it's like punk and post-punk is like, you can do it as well.
Yeah.
Don't bother about how good you are, any theory, anything like that. Just go out and do it. Proactivity. And yeah, that's what made me start.
I think my start in music came completely through being competitive with my brother, because he started playing piano. I was like, right, I'm going to do that. And then he was really good and I wasn't. So I was like, shit, okay, I'm going to change. Then I picked the violin, crazy instrument, really hard. I tried that for like 8 years. And it was all right. And I was like, actually, this could be a lot easier if there were frets. So then I moved to guitar. And then I did that, and that was a lot easier. And I was like, all right, sound, I'll stick with this. And then just added, and then singing came like a little bit after that. I was just like, the guitar almost like led to the singing, and then I was like, all right, cool, here we are.
We had Beatles Rock Band, the game, when I was very young.
Beatles Rock
I was about 6 years old.
Was that on the Wii?
It's on the Wii.
Yeah.
And you can just tap along to Beatles songs on the drums or on the guitar. And I just did the drums. And then I was like, that was fun. And then we got rid of it, but we kept all the instruments. So then we got a different Rock Band game. And then from like ages 12 to 13, I just played it all the time. And it wasn't a real kit, but it was still annoying because you're just hearing some kid whacking stuff for ages. And they were like, do you want to? I was like, I'd like to do drum lessons. They were like, well, we're not going to shell out for a kit before you actually take some lessons and actually realize what it's like to play.
Yeah.
But then I told my drum teacher, he was like, how'd you get into it? So I was playing Rock Band. He went, oh, we get loads of kids to do it that way. Right. So then I just started taking lessons. And
Bro, imagine how
it.
good you would be at Rock Band now if you did the game.
I went back to it. I was terrible.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was really bad at it.
What was the next one after Beatles Rock Band?
Rock Band 3.
Was that like the Rolling Stones have come onto the scene now?
No, it was just
Beatles
just a big list of different. The Beatles was the only one that just had Beatles songs. The rest just had random stuff.
Was it like Guitar Hero?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. That was me.
That's so interesting.
Wow, yeah.
I mean, I just remember like when I was younger, like first I wanted to be like an author, and then it moved like I wanted to be like a film director. It's just like anything creative, and I just like the way music made me feel in that. And then it's kind of like because it used to be quiet. It's kind of like you just get like, it just helps you get in your own sort of world, and it's just like even now, like today, it's just like you could be having you'd be going through something. And it's just like the whole like physicality of it and stuff. It just takes your mind off everything, and you're just. It's kind of like that Billy Elliot thing when he's like doing ballet or whatever. It's kind of like it just disappears. Like that's the way I am with guitar. It's just like, you know, I remember like feeling like heartbroken over a girl and going into a guitar shop and just picking a guitar up and playing it and just completely forgetting about what I was going through. And then as soon as I hung the guitar up, I was just like, shit, yeah, I'm heartbroken. When I get that now, it's just like I think it's just the physicality of it or something. It's a complete escape. It's like just like therapy nearly. It's like very therapeutic. You know?
Well, it can music can just pick you up from a right start. It just can. It can just bring you up when you're in a proper shitty mood.
Yeah.
It's just one song that comes on the radio. That's it.
And it's always there for you as well. You know, it's always there for you. Like you'll never like fall out of love with it. I suppose.
No, absolutely. Yeah. So did you also do music in school, college, or?
I did it GCSE. I did grade 5 theory, passed by 1 mark, and then I was like, I'm gonna leave theory there and move on to something else.
And that's practical.
Yeah, just get.
I've never had any music education.
Have you not?
No.
I took drum lessons outside of school for 5 years, 6 years, and then I did A-level music at A-levels, and then I got grade A at 18 drums. I was like, this will give me all the things I need to start a band. Then it took a year to find people.
Yeah.
It's like, the social side of it's been more important.
I mean, that's the thing. I know it's just like, because when with guitar, it's different because it's all shapes, isn't it? But like, I mean, I've got a music degree, but I still can't read music.
Yeah.
But it's just, yeah. What was the question again?
We do music.
I got it at GCSE, but the school I went to wasn't like a grammar school. It was like one of the bottom schools in Northern Ireland. So I had to do music GCSE after school. It was like an after school activity. And there was like 2-3 people in the class. Yeah. And I was like the only one that passed. It's all like, it's all classical music. It's once you start like doing like music at school and whatever, they teach you all classical music and like how to read music and stuff. Yeah. And I feel like they don't do kids any favors to like get them into music.
No,
like,
they don't.
They don't encourage.
No one wants to analyze Chopin, do they?
Like I remember, like they struggled that much to the point where like they printed out like the history of it. They were teaching us the history of Eminem. Because they must have just got together and thought, what the kids like, oh, really? History of it, and put on like two,
There's been a diagram of like Eminem.
yeah.
Like theory.
Show power.
Yeah, you know, and they don't do enough to like get kids into music.
No.
Like I think with singing for it, and you know, it's all grammar schools.
Yeah.
Like they're probably like, I remember going to school with like a guitar on my back, and everyone was looking at me like, so
Is that what you watched at uni? Chopin to Eminem. That's what you used to declare.
it just didn't exist like music. Like as soon as you see music in your timetable in school, it's just like this is about time. Yeah, it's like all things that you have. It's not like get your head down, and learn something. It was just saying
I think they also don't do enough to get like girls into music either.
No,
Like,
not.
I mean, what's quite interesting is like GCSE majority girls, A-level minority girls. It was like after you get to a certain point, I feel like girls feel it's not the thing to do to progress. And I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's like lack of role models, but again, like there's just it's very passive. It's like, here is how to read sheet music. Off you go. Do you know, it's like the structure isn't really there.
I was thinking this the other day, to be fair, like Joni Mitchell gets overshadowed by Leonard Cohen and Bob Dylan.
Yeah,
like, like straight away, like that is like a sexist sort of thing there. Then
There's still a weird attitude with it. Yeah, but how would it sound to encourage girls?
Well, I watched a really interesting documentary about that, and up until 2010, I don't remember the name of the band, but documentary 2010, there was a girl band who their first album was really well. So the studio exec sat down and it was like, we're not going to renew your album because you're all first. And it's like,
songs, anything what the band name was.
I feel like girl bands music, you see so many ways of like documentaries or whatever, where it's like, oh, and they have this huge country. We're definitely Sparks, one of my favorite bands. They like thrashed out like 2000s. None of their albums sold. They did really badly, and that's like, oh, the disaster point. But then in a biopic, it's always like, and what did they do to succeed? Well, what's so sad with girl bands, it's like they crash. They're just never given a second shot. So I think for that reason, there's very little girl bands that done really well. So like me growing up, all the bands I like were like. And I think that's just that's a whole tangent. So yeah.
This music, what if I got like Spotify rap? Like a lot of people Spotify rap. Like your top 5 artists, none of them are like female singers.
Yeah.
Why not?
Oh, well, maybe yours are.
Amy
Winehouse is always up this shit.
The cake scene like no one to come to me. And it's like
I seems to be a lot of birds players. Girls and
no, that's
There's something away in
yeah.
I think it's a weird thing with the bass is that like I think because there's been a few really central, you know, Tina Weymouth, the heartbeat of Talking Heads, Tim Deal, the heartbeat of the Pixies, Kim Gordon, you know, the leader of Sonic Youth.
Yeah.
Because there's been some really quintessential female bass players, it's almost become like because there's exposure, because there's what's the word I'm looking for, visibility.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I can be that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But when Tina Weymouth picked up the bass in the 70s, it was not. I mean, there's a
you
story.
didn't get a lot of support.
There's a story where Lou Reed, because obviously Velvet Underground had Mo Tucker on drums, the girl on drums.
Yeah.
And after Talking Heads did a gig at CBGB's, Lou Reed went up to David Byrne, the singer, and you had a chick in the back. I wonder where you got that idea. And they just like walked off.
Yeah.
And that was seen as a gimmick.
Yeah.
So.
I did even see it as a gimmick now.
Yeah, can be.
The 90s, there were a lot of female bands, fronted bands as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Elastic. Yeah. That's sort of like the boy.
Lots of great
know.
Actually, I don't know.
Long Leg. Remember that band? Yeah.
It's getting better.
Yeah. I'll say if somebody teaches drums, about half my kids are girls. That's cool.
Yeah.
Because it is, and even like it's from lots of different age brackets as well. There's still a lot of people are like very young, they don't follow through. I've got 14, 16. So they've actually where they've been encouraged, but they've just ignored everyone and done it anyway. They're all it's nice that people.
Yeah. So then trying to find a bando as well, isn't it? I think.
Yeah,
they got a girl drummer. I don't know.
But my sister, like, is a musician, and she has been into music way longer than me. She started playing when she was 5.
Yeah.
She has never been able to form a band.
Yeah.
because like she's always wanted to play primarily with girls.
Yeah.
And it's like she's found it borderline impossible. Like she's finally formed the band recently, but even then they don't seem that interested.
Yeah.
And they're kind of just doing it for like a bit of a laugh. And like it's so hard. You want like an all female or 80% or whatever dominate. You know.
The thing is as well, like I think so many girls start learning instruments, like you say, which is great. But I learned instruments from when I was 5. I didn't even think of joining a band. And when these guys came to me, I was like, oh yeah, okay. I think it's like it's almost like the mentality that we need to sort of address, and like the bridge between learning the instrument and actually, it's like, so what do you want to do with this? You know, it's not just to get points on your UCAS. It's
Yeah,
like
and then
also,
throw it out the window. Yeah.
I think like visibility is important, isn't it? Because it's like if you see someone or you know,
like role models.
yeah, it really can, like that is a huge thing, isn't it? Like
You've got Wolf Alice on, yeah.
yeah, can't like going back to what Ruth was saying, because I feel like we should pick it up. Carla J. Easton's documentary.
We'll get them. Yeah.
I'm trying to think the title. I'm trying to think what the title
I guess
is.
isn't it like Glasgow's Forgotten Girl Bands?
The history of Glasgow's Forgotten Girl Band is mainly about Strawberry Switchblade, about loads of. It's great. Like such a just Carla Easton documentary, and you'll find this.
Yes.
That's an 80s that noise, isn't it? That Strawberry Switchblade.
Yeah, she does it. The documentary goes from like literally 60s beat groups who are forgotten about to like indie rock bands that you know that get lost because of gender now.
I know there's a lot of female fronted rock bands in America.
Well, that's the thing. There's loads of female fronted bands. There's always has been Blondie, Pretenders. There's
Girls.
yeah.
What's the band in America? Oh, I think Belinda Carlisle was in it, Jay Weedling. It's called an all-female band.
Here we go. That's the issue.
Yeah, I can't remember it. I mean, yeah, because it's on the tip of my tongue. Yeah, I can't think what it's called.
I feel bad for not knowing that.
No. Yeah. What was the question? When did we study music in school? Yeah. I think we've covered that.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. So where did y'all meet as a band then? So we met in first year university.
But we actually met.
We met through an app,
Yeah.
and it's like a find app. It was like a freshers app to like find people at your university with similar interests. But it is like a Tinder, except you just scroll past people and you go, nah, I don't have any friends to do, don't have any friends to do. It's quite nasty, really. So we met on that, and I was like, oh, I want to start a band. He was like, oh, I plays no want to start a band. And we thought this would be great.
I was just amazed there was someone who knew who the wedding present was as well. Like it was like I want a band that kind of sounds like this, and Lou was like, I love the Weddings. And I was like,
what? But we thought it'd be dead easy because it's like, well, bass player and drummer, your artist wants to fight. Guitarist would take a penny, you know what I mean? So
everyone wants to be a singer.
And whereas not everyone is willing to just fine, I'll play bass.
Yeah.
But then it took us ages to find anyone. We met Ruth through you. It's like a society night second year.
We met Sarge through you.
Yeah,
sorry.
Unless we talked Darren. And then
Darren we met because he was going to gigs.
Looking for bands.
I was going to gigs like by myself basically for like a year, just like going on Instagram, getting your calendar, just like scoping out these gigs. Seeing bands playing this Saturday, I would just rock up, smoking around, not even smoke out, just speaking to people, you know. Do you know any of the bands that's playing tonight? We're just throwing the shot in the deep end because it's just, I'm in Manchester, like I may as well take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you're just paying rent for what, you know, and whatnot. Could have been living at home, you know, be a lot richer. But anyway, so eventually got Rollups basically to give us an audition. And,
he came just like to the gig that our guitarist was leaving at, or something like that.
It was like 2 gigs.
Yeah, it was 2 gigs. It was literally like...
It was going just all aligned, and it was just all...
There was stars on it.
Yeah, well, no, but there were so many projects that like that should have taken off, and then like I've been in loads of bands that have only lasted a couple of weeks basically, and then they have went somewhere, and because we're all looking at each other like, oh, has anyone got any songs written? And it's like, shit. Whereas they all only had songs written on Spotify and established, and it was actually Ruth's voice, because her voice was a lot of character. That's what when I was listening to a lot of Mazzy Star at the time.
Yeah,
I was like, if I got in that band, would I be batting for the same team there? Yeah, that's what I thought as well.
Yeah, so that's actually quite a good comparison, I think.
Yeah, I think definitely like some of our songs more than others, but I'd take that 100%.
Yeah.
It's definitely a group.
It's
we all
early
love.
days when you still
Yeah.
played on an acoustic, we got it a whole lot more.
We got it loads, which I remember like disheartened me at the time. So it's like, my bass playing is nothing like Mazzy Star Records. But you know, like vocally, it's the easiest thing. It's the easiest comparison.
Well, it's like
to
soft
make.
rock. I mean, you could say MC's Mary Chain and Velvet Underground.
Yeah.
As well. It's just that soft rock.
And you know, they're all compliments. To be fair, getting
You take
Yeah, yeah.
any of those
That's
names,
them,
then you
yeah.
take any of them.
Yeah.
So it's like, so who's the main songwriter? Or is it kind of?
It's probably Ruth. Ruth probably writes more than
Ruth,
everyone
yeah.
else.
and then we all pitch in.
But
bits
everyone
and bobs.
pitches. Everyone can write
Yeah.
and pitch stuff, and everyone's very good about listening to people's stuff and trying it, even if it doesn't work. And you go, okay, so it's not working.
Most of the songs are normally like written either by someone, like the chords are written by someone else. I put the vocals on, or I come with something, and like things are rearranged so that they fit.
Yeah.
They don't look anything like when I pitched them. Like Chakra, our song that we released first, I think like the speed was about half as much when I brought it to you guys,
And
you're
the
like,
verse was the chorus.
the verse was the chorus, and then the
yeah,
intro was like the outro or something. And you're like,
Imagine that.
And we just swapped it all around as a group.
and it worked way better.
Yeah.
And I
It's
was
like even if it's solo writing, it's group arranging.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we think that's important because otherwise you get into this like Beatles thing where it's like, well, that's Ruth's song, that's Darren's song, and it's like, no, you want them all to be roll-up songs.
Yeah.
They might just have started as
You don't have to wait around for the one person to bring the song. You
Yeah.
can be like, oh, I've got an idea. Why don't we try it? And everyone's like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's pretty good as that. Yeah.
Mm.
So you got your debut EP out at the moment, yeah?
What?
Yeah.
It
When
came
did that
out
come out?
Year-
More than a year ago.
A year ago now,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
Last March.
Yeah. How's that been going down?
way more people have listened to it than we thought. So that was good.
Yeah.
It's done quite well actually.
Yeah.
I think it's made us look like kind of like a real band, which is nice. And I feel like we've got a lot more opportunities from it.
Yeah.
And it was one of those where it's like, all right, let's just get some like just as much of breadth of what we do as possible to like sort of show people what we're doing. And so the songs on it, I think, are very different from each other.
Yeah.
So I think we intentionally were like, right, let's just throw like a lot on the wall and see what happens. And it's been interesting to track the songs that have done well and the ones that haven't, or less well.
We've learned a lot about attention span.
Basically, no one listens past the first song. Though.
Yeah. Harmony's doing great.
Diminishing returns.
Took Cookie a little bit.
But we never planned on recording that when it's the shit. We planned on doing the first three, and then we had spare time, and we were like, "Oh, why don't we try that new one?"
I don't remember that.
And then we did like 3 takes, and Mason, who we were working with, Mason Bradley, who was a student producer. He's fantastic. He worked in the studio in Wales before he went to uni. He had loads of experience with it.
Yeah.
But he was we were just jamming it out, and he was like, "I pressed record on half of that. And listen to it. We could do another take or two, and we can go through it." It was total smoke. We did like 3 takes.
He's great for that because he just records everything.
He just left it to run. So yeah, everything was captured, and we were like, "Oh, great! Now it's a 4 song."
We didn't realize how
Even
lucky
better.
we were.
I don't remember.
I
That's
remember
cool.
that, yeah.
Where did you record that then? Was it?
In
Works.
Salford,
Future Works studio in Salford.
which is a university as well as a studio.
Yeah.
And we had Louis Barron, engineer.
Yep.
/ overrun the set, who's now in a band himself. And,
Great.
yeah, he's a great kind of studio wizard as well. We've been lucky to work with some really, really good people. Kind
And
of,
for free.
even though we've kind of ambled along sort of quite, I feel like the band's sometimes a quite slow moving band. Like it took me and Louis like a year to find Ruth. And then it took maybe like a year to work out, okay, they're doing that.
Right.
That's how the band functions. Then it took like another kind of 6 months to break out from open mics to actual stages, to actual gigs. But like we've been lucky enough to, during this process, we have met some like really talented people who've helped us. Free.
Yeah.
That's always
good.
It was always mad. They're like, "I need it for my degree. Don't charge." I was like, "You just recorded like 16 hours worth of stuff."
Yeah, I know.
You didn't need that. Like, "Oh, it's for uni and it's fine."
I feel like now it's like, not to sound all corporate, but it's like we've been lucky to have that base, and now we're trying to like make it a bit more of a kind of professional.
Right.
Not professional's wrong, because we're not saying, oh, we want to make a wage off it. Is what we're saying is like now it's like we've had our innings as like a student band, and now we're all postgrads, and now it's like we want to be a band.
Do you think that might change your sound though? If you kind of go with somebody else who's going to record?
Definitely.
Yeah,
will.
definitely.
Well,
Yeah.
Our sound changes every week, man. You know what I mean?
we I mean, are we allowed to say this, Ruth? Like,
Well, I don't think we should say too much. So it's very up in the air. But like,
We can cut stuff out. It doesn't matter.
we're like talking to a guy, a producer who produced someone that I think actually there's another one you would talk about. We'd really like David Pye, who produced Shaking Hands, the album,
Yeah.
because it just sounded insane. And we'd really love him to do it. We think he will do it for us, which is great.
So is this an album or is it another EP or
Just a single?
Just a
Just a
single.
single,
Yeah.
Just in
Maybe
terms,
a B-side.
just in terms of funds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously.
Because now it's like we're not working with studio producers. We're working with,
Mercury Prize
professional
nominated
Mercury Prize
producers.
nominated producers,
Yeah.
maybe. And like, obviously they want a wage, and like we're working in studios that aren't also universities.
Yeah.
But
So,
we thought what he was really good at was taking, because Shaking Hand is like a really unique band whose stage performance is like, I feel would be quite hard to capture properly, and he did a great job at that.
Yeah.
So I
The
think
album sounds fantastic.
It is
though.
amazing.
if you
It's got
haven't
so much
checked
kind
out
of depth to it.
It's the best thing like, out
Shaking
of
Hand, I think
Manchester
is
for
the
a
best
while.
band out of Manchester for a while.
Yeah.
And they've come out of nowhere.
And they're a trio, but it sounds massive.
wow.
It sounds like
Yeah.
it's a six
Have
piece.
you heard of them?
Oh, you dig it?
Yeah, it's like weird chord progressions, really slinky bass playing. Like it's
Vocals
just
are really-
great.
We played with them once, when like before they sort of broke out. They're also really chill guys, so nice
Yeah.
people, nice music. But anyway, David Pye,
Mm.
great producer, and we'd really love to work with him.
So what do you think about the recording process then? Do you think did you enjoy it or?
I love it. You don't love it so much. Saker is very much of the attitude of like, look, I just want to do gigs and I want to play shows and I want to have fun. But he does not want to sit in the room and listen to two different EQs for an hour. And go, which one do you think suits the vibe of the song more?
Yeah, I'm like the opposite of the Beatles.
But I really loved when we did the EP. Like a couple times I got there earlier when Mason was still setting up, and he would show me other things he was recording and some of the changes he'd made in the last few days. I was really interested in the whole process of it. I really enjoy it. But also it was free, so I didn't feel like I was spending my time.
Yeah.
Whereas now it'll be, obviously, I can't quite luxuriate in the...
I quite like that you can perfect stuff. Like you can be like, let's try that vocal again. It wasn't quite right. But what I think drives me a bit insane is you listen to the same thing over and over and over, and eventually you hate it, and it's like, how are we can't release this is terrible, just scrap the whole thing. And then 2 days later you listen to it, you're like, actually it's all right. And then like, yeah, so I think it's a kind of interesting psychological thing.
Did it record as a live band? Or was it
Half and
separate?
half?
We've done a bit, Shakra we did in sections. We did the drums and bass first, and then we did the guitars over the top of it, and then Smoking Life, and the next single was just a live one with all four of us at the same time. And then when we did the EP, we only did one song to a click. The rest were all just
live, which is weird because it doesn't sound live. You know, it's strange. But
because we went back in and edited stuff out, and you like do like jump in, record stuff. We did that as well, but we did it as live stuff because I think it meant time wise, instead of doing like 4 people have got to get the right take, just kind of embrace some of the imperfections that are inevitable when you're playing as a group, so you can just make time for the rest of the songs. In it.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. So live or studio?
Live.
Obviously.
There's less pressure when you're doing it live, and like if you make a mistake, it's just like it's in the past. Whereas if you record a mistake, it's there. You record again, obviously, but yeah, there's no pressure playing live. I think, but when you're in the studio, I hate recording. Like you're just exposed, aren't you? All your mistakes are just exposed.
Gigging is more fun. But I feel like the purpose of doing all the gigs is so eventually I've got a part that's absolutely spot on that I can record. So it kind of, you know what I mean? They kind of work what I would rather do every day is be at a venue and playing. I wouldn't want to be in a studio every day.
Yeah.
So I'd probably say gig.
I guess I think I tweak the way I sing ever so slightly every single time we play.
I tweak the way I play so slightly every time.
I think something does it makes a song feel slightly like it's almost like quite sad. It's like, right, I guess that's what that is now. Like it's like no more changes now. But I do see that. It's quite nice, it locks in like, right, this is what it is now. We can, and then I think it always sounds more confident when we play it too, because we know what the song
you have
is.
something to refer to, don't you?
See, it's funny you say like, oh, I almost feel like gigging, even though gigging is more fun, it's like, oh, through doing the gigs, I tweak the songs to be perfect for them when we record it. For me, it's almost like the opposite. And it's like, oh, we record songs and put them on Spotify so that we get more gigs. It's like, it all feeds into each other, doesn't it? It's like having music out and having records out that people can listen to then gets you more live things. And the more you play live, the more ideas that are brewing, and the more, you kind of come out with more interesting stuff. The more you play, and then you record that, and then
So what's the best? Which is the best venue you've played at?
So well, this place is dead nice.
That's really nice, actually.
Amsterdam's great. We played the Strong Room in London. That was really cool. Great.
Spice Girls recorded there.
Spice Girls recorded in the adjacent studio. We got photo on the flat.
We did, yeah.
Didn't come out great.
No, it's
Also, film camera.
What is the best venue we
Everyone
played?
comes
we played the Deaf Institute. That's
Yeah,
pretty
I was
bad,
gonna
wasn't
say
it?
that.
Deaf Institute was
Yeah.
cool.
That was really
I think just because I've been there so many times that like I think that was quite cool. It's
Yeah.
like
It's a nice full circle.
night and day was like a big one for me because the first gig I ever saw there was Pincher. We actually went together. It's the first gig I ever saw in Manchester was Pincher at Night and Day. I remember looking at them and being like, that was like fun. I would quite like to do that. And then I did eventually. So like it only took like 3 years, but we got there.
And also, I love playing Yes because the green room.
Oh yeah,
The green room at Yes is so
actually,
sweet. You're like you're at the top.
Yeah.
It's like a 3 floor. It's got a basement, a ground floor, and another floor.
Okay.
But if you're playing in the basement, your green room is above the top floor, so you have like a private balcony and all this stuff in this little green room,
There's proper like trains.
and you're like on the same level as the
Like something
like Oxford Road Bridge that runs across towards the station, and that you
Gosh,
feel,
yeah,
you feel like a band.
You feel
when
like
you're
a band, yeah.
because
Yes,
you walk
like-
through this little gated door, no one else can go in.
I feel like
You feel very special when you play.
I feel like often gigging at venues, you just want to be in a venue that makes you feel like you are not an imposter.
Yeah.
It's like we are a band.
Yeah.
You know, this is cool, and I feel like Yes
Yes,
does have that.
Def had that.
Def had that. I'm trying to think of like a more like rogue venue, because I feel like these are like venues that are very established. Like is that
Blah, I quite enjoyed.
Blah
was fun.
Cafe Blah
What was fun?
can be fun.
Rat and Pigeon, we've always had a rider, so that's good.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
association. Very
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
down-
yeah. held the stairs and
because
that
we were talking about 33 Oldham Street before.
Yeah.
But that was one of my favorite venues. I think, and it's
Yeah.
pretty closed.
But you've played a few more venues than we have because of the Clash tribute band. You got anything from that?
Yeah, I'm just thinking like in terms of like
pretty much named every venue.
Jacaranda.
fancy sort of venues. I'm often thinking
yeah.
fancy venues.
Yeah.
That was good.
I think. Gosh, that was looked. That's why I moved to Manchester. But
Yeah, there's a fun.
in Belfast, there's maybe only about 6 places I can think of. And I don't even know if there's a music scene like. But I mean, there's that band Chalk that blew up from Belfast. I don't know how they've done it, like, but they're brilliant. They're amazing. But yeah, I just don't know what scene there is back in Belfast, where you got a lot of people from over the major cities, like Manchester, London's two main ones for music, I suppose. At the moment, just historically.
You say you played a few in London, or just the one?
We played
Yeah.
one show in London.
And
We're
then
going back.
Playing again.
We are
Next
going
month.
back.
You invited
So
us
get
back.
your
Yeah, if you're around Finsbury.
Yeah, we're playing the
on
Finsbury.
28th of May.
Yes.
Come watch our band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Strong Room was it's a very lucky first London
Yeah, it was
show,
lovely.
because it's
Yeah.
like a proper great venue and it's a
Good
really busy
sound,
pub
good
and-
stage. It was quite similar. I'd say quite similar to this.
Everyone got really drunk and very supportive, which was really nice.
Yeah.
Not us.
And then we got really
But
drunk.
then we did get really
Yeah.
drunk.
And we got
And then we got really supportive.
And then we were like,
Nice
show, guys. You guys played so well. Again, I don't think we really answered your question, but
No, yeah.
good
No,
chat.
We just gave you 1,000 different
Yeah.
venues.
Favorite gig.
Yeah.
In the hopes
Yeah. I guess generally, I guess the answer's yes.
I think yes is a good
I think yes
shout.
is a good one.
Yeah.
As in the venue, not as in like, yeah.
Yeah.
The answer.
So what have you got coming up then, Mr. Show-wise?
Releases. Okay, good test. Yeah, today.
Yeah.
That's
We've got all of
Right
them.
now-
haven't we?
Right now, we're playing gig.
Yeah.
Not well tonight, and then 28th.
We're in Lancaster
We're
on
in
the 9th.
Lancaster on the 9th.
9th of May.
Is it the 9th or is the 8th? Isn't it?
The 9th is the Saturday.
I swear it's the 8th.
Alex Darling.
The
Well-
9th is the Gregson show.
Is it definitely?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we're doing maybe playing at Deansgate on the 23rd.
Oh,
yeah.
that's confirmed.
Yeah.
Deansgate,
Yeah.
Deansgate Day Festival.
So we're playing at
With-
Low 4.
I know All Girls Arsenal Club are
Yeah.
playing now.
Yeah.
I don't know who else, but they're really cool. So go watch them too.
And then London.
And then London 28th, Finsbury 30th,
Birmingham.
Birmingham.
Supporting
Some
our
Flower
Kayla.
Lounge.
Yeah.
That'll be a big one because it's already sold out.
Sold out because our Kayla are
Not because of us.
No, it was sold out before.
Yeah, they asked us to play and then they sent stuff over and went, oh, by the way, it's already sold out. And we were like,
Right.
oh, okay, great. You know,
Better give us our cut all those tickets.
And then,
Yeah.
I mean, and then I don't know. It's not really announced. I don't know if you can put it in, but we're playing with Yasmin Co. on 11th of June
yeah,
in Salford.
Eagle.
Yeah, and then other than that, like we want to record in the studio in June. And if that single session goes really well, and all's good, hopefully we'll have a single out before the end of the year.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's all we really have kind of like.
yeah. Let's lock down.
May's looking busy. Yeah, it's gonna be sick.
It's almost like a mini tour in May, which is quite exciting.
Yeah, it is.
Well, Manchester, London, and Birmingham in 1 week is pretty.
It is,
Makes you feel real.
The big
I bet
three.
it does. Yeah.
And we're all like crashing it. We're just trying to work out like, can we stay at theirs?
Yeah, coordinating the accommodations the hardest bit.
Yeah.
Have you heard of Dress and Unity in Halifax?
No.
Because I think very similar bands to you guys. I like play there all the time.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. It's a nice venue and a lot of bands similar to you guys play there.
Sweet.
Oh, okay.
So
We could send.
Nice.
yeah, I
Yeah,
think
we'll look
that'd
into
be
that. Thank you.
Yeah.
That'd be really good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Well, thanks, guys, for sitting down and chatting.
Oh, thank you.
It's been really good.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you very much.